Happy Friday, folks. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan, and of course this is the LEGO Let's Chat that happens every Friday. And we are working on the NASA Space Shuttle Discovery set. Last week, the Hubble Space Telescope, which I just snapped off of its stand here. Very cool part of the set. So that is bags 1, 2, and 3 from last week. Move on. I wish this for all the work that we put into them. Anyway, we're going to be starting with bags 4, 5, and 6 on the actual shuttle part today. And as you can see, this is a big project, so we'll be probably 4, 5, and 6 today. The rest of the stuff is just in the coming weeks, but it's just fun to look at. It's fun to see it all. And plus, I throw it on the floor while I'm building, and in between streams I have to put it back up on the table. Otherwise I trip over it. I believe this is where we start. Let's see here, that's that. Bag number 4, yep. The Space Shuttle Discovery. The Space Shuttle program was driven by the need for reusable spacecraft that could carry large payloads into orbit. Discovery, OV-103, was NASA's third orbital vehicle in the fleet, joining in November of 1983. It would go on to complete 39 missions, fly 149 million miles, 238 million kilometers, complete 5,830 orbits of the Earth, and spend almost 365 days in space throughout its 27 years of service. The 5-day mission to deploy Hubble launched from NASA's Kennedy Space Station on April 24th, 1990. The designers created the telescope, to fit snugly inside the cargo bay. So we can actually put the Hubble telescope inside this if we didn't want to display them separately. That's pretty cool. Looks like we're building the stand first. Ping the net, good to see you. DevonSkirata subscribing at tier 2. One of those tier 2 subscriptions. Amazing. Thank you so much. 19 months. We have liftoff. Happy Friday, everyone, says Devon. Thanks again for the support. The ongoing support. I really appreciate it. One of the reasons we get to do this LEGO stuff every Friday now. I've changed the camera position a little bit this week. I tried to get it a little bit closer to me so that there's less empty space at the bottom of the shot. I still have about 3 or 4 inches here at the bottom next to me, but stream is the highlight of your day. Well, thanks very much. Not a cat, that's great. The LEGO stuff or the Minecraft too? We did a really cool stream yesterday in Minecraft. We walked around West Hill, my build in Minecraft, and did a checklist of all the things left to do to complete the project. And the cool thing about that was that it was almost like a mini tour. I wasn't really spending very much time looking at things. Most of it was like poking my head in the door and seeing if something was completed or if things were missing or if there was some sort of data pack error. But for folks that are new to the streams, you can check out that VOD and it'll get you up to speed pretty quick as to kind of like how big the place is, what's left to do. It was fun to have that back and forth with the chat too, as like what order we should do things in, how we should organize it. So if you've got a big project in Minecraft, it might be decent insight into how to organize it. try to grab some of the bigger pieces first. That's a whole piece. Yeah, it was a fun mini tour of the area. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So how is everybody doing on their Friday? Any big plans going into the weekend? I don't, because I work on the weekend, but I say work, I mean like I've got 2 streams, Saturday and Sunday. Plus I've got to do all the prep for the podcast on Monday too. I did adjust the camera settings again this week. I'm hoping that the video is a little bit clearer. I don't know why I'm getting blurry video. The camera's in focus. I don't know whether it's the software I'm using. I think I need to start moving myself away from OBS desktop, Streamlabs desktop, and move over to OBS Studio. I know it's probably come a long way since the last time I played with it. I really didn't like the experience the last time I was trying to use it, but I know a lot of people use it now. Hey, there's Cosmic Dancer. Flying Sheep, hello. Good to see everybody. Hopefully this entire, I mean, this entire bag might be, it's probably the stand and the sign. Now that I think. I'm actually realizing I can probably change the angle of my iPad here. Oh, that's not a good noise. I didn't pay very much for this posable iPad arm. Keep the iPad up off the desk for my chat room, but it's sturdy. It's not the easiest thing to maneuver around. Yeah, everything here is good. Everything here is good, Cosmic. It's been a long week. Been very busy. I mean, in a good way. I was able to fit in, I think the only day that I took off was Tuesday or Monday. I had a stream up every day except for one day. I think it might have been Monday. Seems some more of you streaming this week than I feel like I ever have, apart from the holidays. I didn't stream at all over the holidays this year. Lots of Joel in your face. For a second, I thought you were saying that my face was on camera. I was like, no, I think so. Oh, holidays gone, not like these holidays. Yeah. No, that makes more sense. That's what I figured you meant. I think there was one year where I streamed. I think the last 2 years though. I think I have definitely said I was going to stream more, but then ultimately realized I needed more of a break. But it didn't end up happening, if I recall. I do like these Friday streams though. It's a different. It's hard to wrap my head around sometimes because I'm just so used to being able to talk through what I'm doing in Minecraft. You start doing stuff like this and you're like, wait a minute. You don't have to be speaking every second of the stream. Baker's Dozen subscribing at tier 1, 4 months. Thanks so much, Baker's Dozen. Great to see you. Appreciate the support. Oh, missed a piece. Some of these pieces for this set have been very strange in terms of their shape, so it's harder to lay out other sets. I feel like the Optimus Prime set just had a lot of straight pieces. There wasn't a lot of curves. I don't know if I've mentioned, I actually picked up a couple of new sets of Lego. I bought, as a little treat, I bought the Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader set from the Brickheads line, and I bought the Balrog and Gandalf the Grey set from the Brickheads line. Beautiful Cosmic says, now don't touch it. Well, therein lies the problem. This way you guys can see a little bit more of the instruction manual. Cosmic Dancer, Merry After Christmas and Happy After New Year? Question mark, with a just fantastically generous donation. Oh my gosh, Cosmic. Thank you so much. Wow. That's incredible. And I disobeyed you. I touched it. Like I totally just right as you were doing that, I was just kind of like, yep, now we're gonna ruin it all. Thank you, Cosmic. That's just incredible. Wow. Where do these go? Refunds donation. You moved it too far. And now I need another one of these. 2 more of these things. And so this goes like this. And then we go one in the middle on each side. One of these. Oh, Birdie, that's funny. Well, at least if you're watching at 144p, I'm not a cat, then you will you won't notice if the shot is blurry. I've been having focus problems with this camera. I shouldn't say camera. I'm having focus problems with something, and it's either the camera or it's my setup. Do you want feedback on the shot? Sure. If there's something's out of focus, I'd need to know now. I don't know if it's better than last week. I feel like the DeLorean, the time machine, was a better shot than last week on the shuttle. But let me know. I mean, I'm recording in 1080p, 60 frames a second. So if you've got the capability, that's what it should be. I mean, I moved the camera, but that's got nothing to do with the quality. I've increased the shutter speed. No, sorry. I've increased the f-stop and the ISO. And I've switched off autofocus and I've put on a manual focus. But I find the manual focus, I don't have like an actual, I've got a computer monitor, but I can't look at the monitor and dial the focus in at the same time. Like I have to check the focus and then go look at the monitor and then come back. So it's really tedious. 2 of these. Here. These are cool pieces. Oh, I'm missing some. That should connect. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. A little finicky. There we go. Left-hand side of the shot where the instruction manual looks slightly blurry to me. I don't know if it's just a glare or if it's actually blurry. It's glare. Like over here. So there's a piece. It could be because it's a sunny day outside and I've got a big window, like right here. It's about a foot, maybe 2 feet out of the shot. I can move the light a little bit. I do need better lights. I do need to have some better lighting in here. I've got them on my Amazon wish list. I want to get 2 big softbox lights, but the problem is like I don't have anywhere to put them because like I've got a wall and a window. That's just like well my hand's touching it now. Where's my elbow? Like, yeah, it's only about a foot that way, so I don't have room to put a light there. I could have the lights behind me maybe, but then I'm gonna make a shadow on everything. Oh, the manual is probably glare. And I've got the see, this doesn't have autofocus today. I've got the manual focus set for piece, like the tabletop pieces flat on the table. And I tried to increase the f-stop, which should give me a greater depth of field so that the focus isn't so narrow, right? The problem there is that if I can't hold anything up to the camera because then it won't focus on it. Probably Binky, hello. We're working on what we believe is the stand. I am now lost. I'm not sure what they're doing here. Oh, I see now. Okay. That. One of these, 2 of these. Lost in Space? I never did get into that show. I watched like 1.5 seasons maybe? I think there's either 3 or 2. I know Alistair was really into it, but he got mad because they canceled it. But I really did not like the villain. Can't remember the doctor's name, but I really didn't like the writing or the acting. It's just terrible. Oh, these are the wrong piece. That's really cool. Slick way that goes together. And then this attaches here. I think that's the platform it sits on. What about this chat made you feel a bad joke would not be appreciated? Dr. Smith, really? Is that's it's so stupid that I can't even remember that name. But yeah, I can't remember the actor's name. Parker Posey, I think. I didn't like her in Superman Returns either. Yeah, season 3. With those round pieces at the top, kind of looks like eyes. So for some angle, kind of like a dragon. Oh yeah, I can sort of see that. Like the bad guy from Transformers 2. Terrible movie. Don't watch it. It does look like kind of a Minecraft face, doesn't it? On to some blue. I guess they go in the last one. Now, build these up. These are the kind of pieces that I grew up with, these little arches and the yellow bits. Cool. Film reviews with Joel. It's a terrible movie. Don't watch it. Short and sweet. Yeah. I liked the first Transformers. The Michael Bay one, I mean. It's trendy to make fun of them now, but like, for what they were, most of the time they're good. The third one was pretty good too. After that, once Mark Wahlberg got into it, And I'm not throwing it at Mark Wahlberg's feet. I think they started to get machine written after the third one. How many are there now? Is it the 6th one that's coming out this summer? Something like that. Although I'm probably going to watch this one this summer because I was a big fan of Beast Wars when it was on TV. And boy, does that show not hold up. Woof. It looks awful. Cutting edge at the time, but man. Really, really bad. I mean, it's 20 plus years old. And just when CG was like something that would happen on television. I've got these pointed the wrong way. This must have been really tricky to design, like a stand that's going to hold this 22-inch long shuttle design on top of it without it toppling over. Hopefully this is sturdier than the Hubble. Not sure if you can see there, but we just kind of covered the bottom in black. So this looks like it locks in the angle by attaching here. I'm not sure what these pieces will be used for. Some sort of like Technic gear track, maybe? They're very sturdy. Yeah, that's really, that shorted up. Jack BK Wick, thanks very much for the Prime sub. If you're a new sub, Jack, make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch. So even with a Prime sub, you can join the Discord, and then you get heads up when I'm streaming, you get access to all the different channels. I'm looking at doing some cool stuff with the Citadel Cafe in Discord as well. Like I'm looking at doing like a quarterly report in terms of like downloads and listeners and all that kind of stuff. So there'll be more going on there. But thanks very much for the support. That goes like that. Flip it over. Lego always looks so interesting from the bottom. We're going to make 2 of those. Don't use Twitch much, but I'm happy to support when I can. That's fantastic. I really appreciate that, Jack. Same as the Fast and the Furious franchise. Yeah, I think the Fast and the Furious franchise got to a point where they became like a farce of themselves. The problem with the Transformers movies is that they do tend to take themselves seriously, and so because of the complete I'm not sure what you want to say it, or how you want to say it. Like the movie just feels like an advertisement for movies. If that makes sense. But because they take themselves so seriously, I feel like it kind of, they get in their own way. Whereas the Fast and Furious, I've never liked them. I think I might have seen the first one, and that was it. But I feel like they don't take themselves too seriously, especially when Dwayne Johnson joined the cast. No shade at Dwayne Johnson, I like him, but not my. It's not my kind of movie franchise anyway. I found as I've gotten older, I become a lot more selective about what films I actually go see in theater. Whoops. I do find these connections quite tricky. Plus, you're liable to lose a finger. Four of these, and they go here. Steven and I were talking on the latest episode of the Citadel Cafe about the movies that we're looking forward to going to see, or just movies I'm looking forward to seeing because I missed them. So I didn't see Wakanda Forever in theaters. I would have gone, I just didn't have time. And so when that comes out on February 1st on Disney Plus, that is high on my list. That's starting to look quite cool. They did a really clever cover up on these. That way. It's all black along the edge now. Need two of these, two of those. It's neat how they make these little arcs too. It must take like a very specific job site education to like wrap your head around building with Lego horizontally, you know? The way that they stack up plates and then turn them sideways and create arcs and ends and tops to things. Very cool. 4 of those. 2 and 4. Hello from Spain. That's cool. Through the air, across the ocean. Not the first time, but... Well, hello from Nova Scotia. My last cinema trip, says Cal, was time pre-pandemic. Oh, wow. Can't even remember what my partner and I went to go see, but it was something from the Marvel Universe. Might have been Endgame. That was like 2019, wasn't it? The last Marvel movie I saw in theaters, I think I went to go see Doctor Strange. I think it was the Doctor Strange. Sorry, before pre-pandemic. The latest movie I've seen in theaters, and the only movie I've seen post-pandemic was Top Gun Maverick. I missed something here. Oh, that's what. I missed the first part. Here's another. And I don't think I'm going to put the sticker on this on stream. I think I'll wait and do it after. These things really don't want to go together today. There we go. So that's just the stand for the nameplate for the set. That is the stand, so the shuttle will go across on there. Sturdy. Very sturdy. Probably a decent time for a break. You're right, Cosmic. I agree. Folks, if you're new, I take a break once an hour. And it is about that time right now. Good time to do that in between bags here in the build. And we'll come back to, I think it's bag 5. Yeah, bag 5. Cool. So, give me about 5 or 6 minutes to reheat my coffee. Maybe you guys can grab a friend. We are trying to grow the channel, so tell some folks that we're live. Chill afternoon. Good second monitor stream. We'll see you in about 5 or 6 minutes. Alright, on to bag 5. A little bit of a tidbit here in the book. Discovery carried 222 people throughout its time in service, the highest number of any shuttle. Oh, cool. Page 70. I feel like I knocked the table or something. Oh, it feels crooked. A little bit better, maybe? These pieces are just so big. Get them out of the way. The bigger piece is easier or harder to lay out when knolling? I would say they're easier. The hard parts are the ones that are odd shapes. I mean, I'm not sure if people have noticed, but I tend to like group things by color and size. So like you line up all the 2x2s, you line up all the 3x3s, like all that kind of stuff. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. The stuff at the end is always the easiest because then you know you're not going to fit in everything perfect. You're just kind of laying out like the odd like dozen red pieces or blue pieces or whatever. The ones at the end are always just kind of, they just kind of go where they go. I'd say the hardest pieces to position physically are anything round like these little things. Any kind of rod or axle, I guess they're called. Oh, there's a spring here. That's cool. I wonder what that's for. I find it easier when there's multiple colors rather than if it's like the whole bag is just gray. That's one thing that I would not be looking forward to looking at the, not that I don't want to build a set, but like the Eiffel Tower, Like it's a really cool design feat, but it's just there's so much gray. It's like doing a puzzle if every piece is the same color. It's not the most fun, right? I was watching I don't remember the YouTube channel. YouTube recommended something to me. I was watching a Brick Vault video, but then the video recommendation after that was like a tour of someone's Lego city, and they had I think it was every modular build over the last like 6 or 10 years. And they had them all lit up with LEDs at night in a dark room, so it looked like a nighttime city scene. And some of the signs on the buildings were animated and stuff. Like, it was really cool. Really, really cool. Oh, we've noticed, says Cosmic. Are you speaking in the third person now, Cosmic? Or are you talking about the chat collectively? Small inside joke that only Cosmic will get. Oh, sorry, that was Kel that said that. That was Kel that said that. Oh, no, you both did. Great minds think alike. By the way, Cal, it's been really cool to see you in almost every stream. It's awesome. I'm glad that you're enjoying it so much. Bunch of little round pieces. I wonder if the springs are for the landing gear. Because I think that was one of the things that they said in the design blurb at the beginning of the book was they were concerned about how to design landing gear for. I think the most annoying thing when you're nulling out pieces is when you set something up and then you realize you've missed one. I think that's a tricky thing. I say landing gear because there's like little rubber tires here. Makes me think there might be something wheel related. I'll probably go the other way with these. What can I say when I find a streamer that I enjoy watching? I endeavor to be there as often as I can. Well, that's really nice. I appreciate that. As does any streamer that you follow, because I guarantee you that when you're dealing with a moderate-sized streamer, and I would say that's what I would be, we absolutely notice regulars, you know? Especially people that contribute in such a constructive and fun way, you know? Harder to be to notice regulars when you're like dealing with a chat room of 2,000 people, but I was watching Impulse SV stream before I started today, and I don't even know how he keeps up with chat. I mean, I guess at that point chat's on like slow mode or something, so it's a little bit easier. I can't fit them all in there. Crap. It's funny, you know, like a lot of times people see this and they think, man, this just, it takes so long, but I enjoyed all, not as much as I like building, but I definitely get some enjoyment out of putting, I don't enjoy throwing pieces on the floor, but I do enjoy the knowing aspect. I don't know if it would take longer. These sets are so complicated. I feel like organization before you build is almost a necessity. So I don't know if it would take me like half the time, you know, if I didn't do all this. Hello. I don't know if you were here yesterday, but somebody popped in chat to thank you for the gift sub that you gave them. I don't know if you saw that, but I wanted to pass it on. I had to check my mails because I'm so overworked right now. I can't remember what I did 2 hours ago. Yeah, I had a bunch of stuff I was supposed to get done this week and I did not get there. I've got, before Christmas, I think, I picked up some sound panels for the studio. Nothing crazy, just like some simple foam wall hangers just to kind of like reduce a little bit of the echo. It's more for podcasting than it is for streaming because my podcasting mic is older than my streaming mic. And I couldn't hang them because I didn't have a level. So I've now since borrowed a level from my stepfather. But I've had that level for like a week, and I still haven't actually hung the panels. Hopefully I'll have time to do that this weekend. These are very specific pieces to be green. I'm used to plates and stuff being funky colors because they're usually like spacers or instruction clarity, design clarity, that kind of thing. But these are just a little bizarre. Not gonna work either. Right before Christmas, I built my new living room IKEA furniture. Didn't find the time to get my old stuff to the storage room downstairs. And that was Christmas 2021. Yeah. Yeah, there's stuff like that. Sometimes I have a spare bedroom that is unfortunately a place that collects stuff that just I don't want to deal with right now. And then over time, it just becomes more and more of a problem. Oops. This is one of these ones where there's just so many different little pieces. that when you get into the colors, there's just nowhere's left to put anything. Any projects around the house that need to be done, my dad pushes them off, and then he tells them he'll do them by mid-April. Just never specifics which April. Nice. Bag 5. And beautiful, now destroyed. Oh, the tune has changed, Cosmic. Waffles or pancakes for tea. Missed a part of that. You went waffles? Yeah, this is me judging you. This is me judging you. All right, big old plate. And we have begun. This is probably going to get large quite quickly. Cosmic with a $100 donation. My goodness. Today is just Cosmic Day. We're doing as I said for a change. Complete with a thanks, Cosmic. That's incredible. Thank you so much. Wait, we already read that little. Yeah. Oh, look, we're getting right into the colors right away. And more of these little green pieces. This is reminding me of the early days of building the time machine, the Back to the Future time machine. Just these weird colored hinges and stuff. It all becomes clear later, but such a bizarre early part to the process. Realizing that I'm looking around my mic and it's not the most comfortable position, so I'm going to try to move things back to here. I know that unfortunately the instruction manual doesn't always all fit in shot. I wonder if at Lego, you know, you assume a lot of like architects, but I imagine there'd be a lot of engineers too, dealing with like the micro loads that these pieces put on one another when they're all assembled, and like how you have to make the structure inside be strong enough for certain things. Assuming these are middle. Aldebar, hello, hello. No, it's just Friday. Yeah. I'm glad it's Friday. It's funny, as much as I enjoy these Friday Lego streams, sometimes when I'm really in the Minecraft zone, I have to remind myself, oh yeah, I've got a stream today, but it's not Minecraft. Like I have to wait until tomorrow to play Minecraft. Or stream, I guess I could play offline, but I don't play. I stream so much Minecraft, I only play when I'm streaming. Which I think is probably true of most Minecraft players, with the exception of people that are doing a lot of YouTube content. But even then, I think a lot of the grindy YouTube stuff that people do, they tend to do on stream. Man, all the funky stuff is going in right away. This has to be some kind of cool mechanism for later. So... So then it looks like these cap on these. They only go in so far. And then this goes all the way through. Yeah. Here to there, and then it connects there. Okay. Yeah, this is always fun because you're always thinking like, what in the world is this going to end up being later on, right? So these turn. I think that you are the first person I've watched sat with building Lego who has wondered about micro loads. Yeah, a bit of a nerd. I'm sure my buddy John, the guy that built my computer, I think he's an electronic engineer, but he went to engineering school, so he would have got all the basics. So, and he loves Lego. In particular, space Lego. He might even have this set. I know he's got the rocket, like the Apollo rocket. I'll have to send him a photo of this when I'm done. He'll probably appreciate it. That's step 9. And and 2 more of these. You have to convince him to make a Twitch account. He plays games, but I think he's got kids, so he's pretty busy. And just built a house, if I'm not mistaken. Aldebar, how are you doing? I do think so as well, Kel. I think that there's probably some landing gear involved. Where do these go? These go. And we've got 2 more plates. And 1 more of these. Holy smokes. Yep. Whoa, wait a minute. This is the landing gear, so I wonder what the other things are for. I wonder if that turns like the tail or something. Or does the flaps? I don't know. Goes through there. Need 2 of these. Yeah, all this Technic stuff I always find really fascinating. I don't normally build with Technic. Doesn't seem like it lines up quite right, but yeah, I guess if they're all squished together, they do. Man, this is really complicated. And then I'll have to flip back later on because I do remember them talking about the landing gear in the designer blurb. Yeah, here's the tires. And 2 of these. Those. These are symmetrical, so it doesn't matter. It is really neat right away when you're building something like this and you get an immediate sense of scale when you have something like a tire that's added. Now I gotta do that again. And they look like they're symmetrical? Yeah. Let go. Doesn't actually connect to anything yet. You still think the turning points from earlier are involved in the landing gear? They might be the mechanism that controls them. You know, like the human switch that they usually put in stuff like this. Like the red lever on the bottom of the DeLorean that switched the wheels. These wheels always have a nice satisfying little click. And now we've got these two pieces. These. The twisty turning thing for people to twisty turn, technical term. Yep, that thing. That's the one. German company has an official license. Their stuff is Lego compatible. They are currently releasing all kinds of Star Trek stuff, and on conventions that stuff seems to sell quite fast. Star Trek Lego. Yeah, so the problem with Lego is that they have to buy the licensing and it makes it kind of expensive. And I think I've asked Alistair about this, and I believe that Playmobil is the company that has the Star Trek license. Which is too bad, because Star Trek stuff is not nearly as cool as Star Wars stuff. I like them both the same, but like the actual toys or models. Alistair's got a really cool, he gets like models from somewhere. Yeah, I think you're right, Cal. I think these are starting to kind of point towards the side. Very specifically. Facing these out. Oh, that's not right. Yep, I'd say that's what's happening. I'm not sure. These feel kind of long. Oh, maybe because we were waiting for these to go on. Yeah, that's what it was. So these are the spring bits that we had before. Ah. This thing is going to be so big. Okay, good. I'm glad that we're heavy structure on this. Goes there. That's a tight little housing for the landing gear. I like it. 4 of these that are left. Oh, I see. Yeah, the landing gear needs some sort of tension because they just kind of flop out on their own. I hope they put some sort of plates on the bottom, but I don't know if they will. I knew you were onto something. Might be not the sharpest tool in the shed. I was joking about being a sharp crayon the other day on stream. Case of a 4, hello. Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. I need green pieces. Start with these, I guess. So what's everyone playing right now in terms of their video game of choice, excluding Minecraft? Like something non-Minecraft. What are you playing right now? I'm looking to pick some stuff up to play my downtime. Oh. We have 4 of those? I only see 3. Oh, it's piece number 4. I only need 1 of them. These. Dwarf Romantic, Stardew Valley, Subnautica, and House Flipper? Hunter, really? House Flipper. That goes like that, and then this goes on. This stuff reminds me of building Star Wars ships. Piece. I think that's the thing. Wow. So this goes... Oh, I see it connects in here. Ah, that might be the flaps. Mm-hmm. Oh, I think maybe I have to change that direction. goes like that. There we go. Right. That's wrong. That's correct. Little ones. Weird that we're doing it differently. These. Recently purchased an expansion for Spiritfarer. Oh, they did an expansion to Spiritfarer. I didn't know that. House Flipper is very good for relaxing after the stress of Subnautica, especially with how my own stream chat treats me when I play Subnautica. Oh, are they abusive? Son and I are playing Farming Simulator 22 and some Terraria. Goodbye, free time. Yeah. I've got Xbox Series X and whatchamacallit, Game Pass, which means I've got access to Minecraft Legends when it comes out on April 18th. So that's really cool. Mainly between Dragon Age Inquisition. I always steer away from playing the older games on Xbox because they're like Xbox 360 games, some of them. I want to play new games, and there's not that many new games. Even the developer showcase the other day was mediocre. Genshin Impact. I've heard that's fun. I know it's a kind of a free grindy game, but I hear it's pretty. I'll give it that. Skyrim, Sims 4. Yeah, interesting. No, I'd be playing Legends on PC to stream it. But I have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, so I would have access on both the Xbox and the PC. That kind of a game I feel like I'd be better at with PC. I'd want like hotkeys and stuff. All right, lost my place. There, and then... Well, that was a simpler way to put that together. Why didn't we do the other one that way? Oh, now we're getting even farther out. I don't know why this one doesn't have an end on it, but sure. So, and this isn't even the final wingspan. This is nuts. I guess they're doing it just to kind of keep it different and interesting. Not building the same thing twice over and over again. This all goes flat like that. Yeah, I guess they just wanted to vary it up, keep it interesting, because essentially we're building the same thing, we're just doing it in different ways. Plus it gives us two different colors, I guess. That for clarity when you're building things later. Because now we've got a gray bit here and a red bit sticking out here. They did that with the time machine too. Oops. Ah! Dropping everything. We apologize for the interruption, but we're wondering what the plan is. Another bag or wrapping up, just giving us a chance to look for a raid target. I would say we're going to wrap things up. Another bag would probably be another 90 minutes. So I seem to be able to do roughly a bag in an hour, but I think today we're going to wrap things up. And don't go anywhere, folks. So we like to pass on the good vibes, send y'all to somebody else that's streaming. You can just throw them in chat, Cosmic. Happy to send folks onto a regular. All right, so now we're into the blue and the white pieces. Where do they go? There's a white piece that goes here. And that's it. You can see where we're going. That's crazy. You think about how big this is, right? And how much more. There's at least, it's going to be at least that long. This is really cool. And these are just spares, I guess. It's weird that I have these two. That's not... I'm not a fan of that. I'm wondering if I might have missed. No, screen there. I don't see any spots where I've missed them. Oh, yep, see it. I see it, I just don't know where the step was. Way back here. Oh, I must have, yeah, I just didn't build them right. These go here. that feels more natural to have those left over. We can raid Tango, Cosmic. I figured that Impulse will be wrapping up soon because I was watching him when I was eating lunch. Yeah, we'd raid, pass y'all on to Tango Tech. If you're not familiar, Tango is a fantastic content creator. A lot of fun. A little bit more lively than my Lego chat, but that's cool. It's all good. So thanks very much for hanging out, folks. I really appreciate the company. Really appreciate the conversation. Thanks so much for the support. Wow, lots of subs today. Lots of resubs. Prime sub. Make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch for anybody that's new. Join us in the Discord. Cosmic, thank you ever so much for, wow, those 1,000 bits. Holy smoke. and as well as the donations today, Cosmic. Just really fantastic. Thanks to the mods, Dan, Cosmic, and anybody else. Hunter, I know, was kicking around too. Always great to see regulars. Great to chat with everybody. We'll be back again next Friday with this particular project with the 6th bag of the Shuttle Discovery. And we will also be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 4 hours with more Minecraft, finishing up some of the builds in West Hill. So please join us for that. In the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter at Joel Duggan, as well as on Patreon at Joel Duggan. If you'd like to support the stream, if you'd like to join the Discord another way, then alternative to Twitch, that is another great way to support the channel. Much appreciated, folks. We're going to raid Tango. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye for now.